If you are trying to become more muscular but also need to lose some of that excess fat, it can be pretty difficult to do both simultaneously. Building all that lean muscle requires protein and eating more in general, but burning fat can often require strict dieting and limiting calories. Thankfully, the best foods to build muscle and the best foods to burn fat often overlap with one another. And as long as you are smart about it, you can do both simultaneously. Today, we are going to be listing the 10 foods that boost muscle mass and burn fat at the same time, so that you can kill two birds with one stone and get the most out of your time. Number 1. Lean ground beef. Lean red meat is a very good source of the things that your body needs to pack muscle on, like protein, zinc, and iron. It also contains fatty amino acids which can help you lose weight as well as with protein synthesis in your body. While red meat contains saturated fats which can contribute to weight gain and can be hard to burn off, lean ground beef has far less of it than traditional ground beef. If you were just wanting to burn fat, you would eat this in lower amounts. But since you are also trying to bulk up, you are going to want to hit a balance so that you are burning off all of the meat while you work out. Exercise can help with burning fat and is borderline essential to get rid of it in the more stubborn areas of your body. So lean ground beef is a great option to get what your body needs without the high fat content that regular ground beef has. Number 2, fish. If you are looking for a food that you can consistently eat without needing to limit your intake, then fish is probably your safest bet. It may also be the healthiest lean protein that you can get from meat, and has tons of things besides protein that make it so valuable to your diet. Fatty fish, mainly those that come from cold water sources, contain omega-3 acids that help you boost your metabolism and even help you reduce muscle soreness after a workout. Because these are fattier fish, you should keep in mind that they can still contribute to weight gain if you aren't adhering to your fitness regime. Fish is a favorite for people because it's filling and can be prepared in a multitude of ways to keep it exciting when you've been eating it for a long time. Number 3, chicken breast. For many people, chicken is the best meat substitute for red meat, as it doesn't have all that nasty saturated fat that can hurt your fitness journey. Chicken breast is a great option for people that are trying to lose weight, as it can make you feel fuller thanks to all that protein. A study done on the subject concluded that eating 25 to 30 grams of protein per meal can help you feel like you ate more than you actually did, and prevents you from having to fight your urge to snack later on. The protein in chicken is also full of amino acids which help to build muscle tissue and will help you get better results at the gym. Many bodybuilders swear by chicken as their primary go-to protein besides shakes and supplements. And you get a lot of vitamins along with it too, making it a real powerhouse food to incorporate into your diet. Number 4, egg whites. Eggs are high in protein and low in just about everything else. Egg whites in particular contain almost no negatives that traditional meat dishes do, and they have become a staple for vegetarians who are trying to get as much protein as possible. Egg yolks also contain a lot of protein, but are high in cholesterol and could contribute to heart disease down the road. In moderation, they are fine, but the white is a safer bet if you want to eat this for multiple meals a day. Eggs help you feel full and are a good option for breakfast. A lot of people skimp on breakfast and set themselves up for failure down the line by playing catch up with their nutrition. If you want to hit the suggested 25 to 30 grams of protein mark, you can't go wrong with egg whites, since they are packed with protein to the point that you don't even have to eat that much to feel full and prepare your body for the day ahead. Number 5, tuna. Tuna has about 145 calories per serving, and you get around 27 grams of protein in that same serving. That is incredible because it will make it much easier to achieve caloric deficit. When you are trying to both gain muscle and lose weight, you have to use foods that almost cheat the system, and tuna is definitely one of those. Although there is a bit of fat in a serving of tuna, this is a healthy fat that won't latch onto your body and can be burned off with exercise. Tuna will help you feel full, can slot into a whole bunch of different types of dishes, and isn't that difficult to burn off. A serving of tuna is enough on its own to fill you up for a meal, so it also helps by stopping you from eating empty calories with side dishes that don't do anything but make your path that much harder. Number 6, steak. In moderation, steak can actually help you in your journey, and should be treated as a bit of a treat with some real health benefits to go along with it. Steak, or red meat in general, gets a bad rap, especially in the United States, where it is eaten in most dishes. But it still has its fair share of necessary contributions to your body that mean you shouldn't cut it off completely if you don't have to. Steak is one of the most protein-rich foods out there and has a ton of nutrients as well. In particular, micronutrients. These micronutrients are hard to come by, but can hurt your body's ability to function at full capacity if they aren't provided. If you need a shot of protein and are willing to accept that it's too high in fat to eat often, steak can be that shot in the arm your body needs to absorb more protein, and the nutrients that it may have been needing if you aren't providing them in some other way. Number 7. Shrimp. Shrimp is another seafood that can help you a lot in your journey to burn fat and gain muscle. This food is low in calories but high in vitamins, minerals, and most importantly for your muscles, protein. It also has antioxidants to help with your heart health and some omega-3 fatty acids to help with overall body function. Although shrimp has been found to be somewhat high in cholesterol, no evidence has ever come up to suggest that it has any impact on your heart health. Although it is still worth noting, shrimp is a food that should be bought from a reputable source, since there is a danger of mercury and antibiotics seeping into what you eat if you don't get it from a proper source. In any case, you should strongly consider investing in quality shrimp as it can help you bulk up without the calories or side effects that could contribute to an increase in body fat. Number 8. Low-fat cottage cheese. Cottage cheese on its own is good because it has a lot of protein, roughly 15 grams of it per serving. The downside is that it also is naturally high in fat, and because of this, it's not a great option if you're looking to burn fat. Low-fat cottage cheese retains all the protein that you want from this snack, but trims down the fat count to get the most out of this food option. It's also often used as a substitute for other cheeses, so you can attempt to incorporate it into some of your favorite cheesy dishes, and see if they still hold up. This is such an easy option to get protein out of, as well as fill you up and nourish you if you simply can't slow down and eat. As a result, it's often regarded as a miracle cheese by professional athletes who need a lot of protein to fuel their bodies. Number 9. Quinoa. Quinoa is a grain that professional athletes like Tom Brady use to stay in incredible shape while they play. This food has a lot of complex carbs that take longer to burn off than traditional carb dishes like pasta and potatoes, and doesn't have their saturated fat content either. You're going to need carbs in order to get your best workouts done, and with this option, you don't have to get all the other junk while doing it. This will help you keep lean while you gain muscle, instead of simply bulking up under a layer of fat. Quinoa doesn't have as many empty carbs as other options like noodles or rice. And because of this, your body will not be able to latch onto those and store them as fat. Number 10. Beans. Beans are a go-to for a lot of people that give up meat, as they have a lot of protein as well as iron and phosphorus. Both of these help in protein building, meaning you should implement this into your diet along with other protein-heavy dishes. The beans will help you get the most out of your protein-heavy dishes and also just plain add some flavor. What was your favorite food mentioned on this list? Let us know in the comments below. Here are 2 more videos you might find interesting. Feel free to choose the one you like. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and share the video with your friends. And for more interesting videos on health, subscribe to the channel.